Do you ever smell anything in my house? What does it smell like? Hey everybody, it's Becky. Welcome back to my channel. I actually had not planned on filming a video today, but I've been seeing a video going around YouTube. It's a tag video that I thought looked really fun, and I wanted to do it for you guys. So even though I actually was not tagged in anybody's video that I'm aware of, I still thought it would be fun to go ahead and answer these questions for you guys. Today, I'm going to be doing the Homemaker Tag for you guys, and this tag was actually started by HaloBeauty and Lauren Midgley here on YouTube. I will have their channels linked for you guys in the description box. But as the name implies, all of the questions are like homemaking, kind of housewife type questions. And I thought it would be really fun to answer these questions for you guys. So if you're interested to hear my answers to the homemaking tag, then make sure you stay tuned. So I have all of the questions here. There are 20 questions, and I talk a lot, so I'm going to try not to make this video too long, but hopefully I can do it. The first question is, have you ever had anyone say anything negative to you about staying home or working from home? Nobody in my personal life that I actually know in real life has ever said anything to me negatively about being a stay-at-home mom or a housewife, but plenty of people here on YouTube have. And I know they're just trolls that are on there to be negative. I mean, I've been told that I leech off of my husband and that I'm setting women back many years because I've chosen to stay home. So I've heard plenty of things from people on YouTube, but nobody that really matters in my personal life has ever said anything negative to me. And anybody that ever talks to me about it, they've always said positive things, how they think it's great that I have decided to stay home with the kids. And of course, now that we homeschool, they think that's great too. I've never had any negative comments about that from either homeschooling or staying at home from anybody in my personal life. So that's good. Question number 2, what is your favorite and least favorite part of staying home or working from home? Well, now that I do have my YouTube channel that has actually become somewhat of a job, which was not intentional, I don't consider it a job. I mean, I do work from home for YouTube, but it's still so much a hobby for me that I love so much. But technically, yes, I do work from home, if you want to consider it that. But my least favorite part of being at home is you never really get away from your job. So if you're a stay-at-home mom 24/7, then you are constantly at work. You know, you're always seeing the mess, the thing that needs to be done next, trying to keep up with the stuff you've already cleaned, trying to clean the stuff that hasn't been done yet, keeping up with the laundry, taking care of the kids. You're never really able to just be like, I'm going to clock out and go home for the day, because where you live is also your job. So that's kind of a bad thing. But the good part of it is there is flexibility. You know, I can set my own schedule. I can decide what I clean when I clean it. I can set up my own cleaning routines and have them work for me. So it's a good and a bad, but definitely sometimes it is hard to relax when you are constantly around where you work. It's a little difficult to be able to relax sometimes. Question number 3 is, what is my favorite and least favorite chore? Least favorite chore, easily, hands down, is cleaning bathtubs and shower walls. I hate that with a passion. We have a textured tub like so many people do, and it is constantly looking dirty, even if I've just cleaned it, and so that is really hard to keep up with, and plus you're getting wet, and so it's gross, and then you're like leaning over. So I hate cleaning the tubs, but my favorite chore is starting the laundry. There is something so refreshing to me to get up in the morning and very first thing to start a load of laundry. I love that because it really motivates me to do other things throughout the day, that I've got the laundry going and it makes me feel productive like right off the top of the day. So I love, my favorite thing is starting a load of laundry. What time do you wake up and go to bed? This is something that is kind of new for me here in the last year and a half. I used to stay up until literally 2 or 3 o'clock every morning working on stuff for my home, paying bills, cleaning, doing YouTube stuff. That wasn't the only reason that my health was suffering, because I was actually having some other issues at that time. But not getting enough sleep and staying up too late was making my problems worse. So my doctor actually said, he's like, you're going to have to go to bed earlier. And so I have been going to bed earlier ever since. And so now that I do that, I tend to go to bed between 11 and 12. Usually 11:30 on the weekdays, and then maybe 12 on Saturday night. But because I do that now, my body actually has learned to get up on its own pretty much every day, like clockwork, around 7:30. Sometimes 8, but most of the time I'm up between 7 and 7:30. So I actually like that now, because it's become my new routine where I get up before the girls, I go downstairs, I have breakfast, I pray, read the Bible, whatever, and then I can start working on stuff at my desk, grading papers for the girls' school. I can watch YouTube videos, edit a YouTube video or do something I need to do, you know, for my channel. So I really enjoy that time in the morning now, and I'm still not a morning person, but I definitely am a lot more of a morning person now than I used to be, and I'm finding that I really enjoy it. So usually up by 7:30, usually in bed by 11:30. Question number 5, do you put on anything in the background while you clean, work, or cook? TV, radio, podcast, etc. Not usually, because it tends to distract me, especially if it's a video that I actually want to watch. Now, if it's just background noise and I don't intend to watch it and it's something maybe I've seen a bunch of times, or I can be okay to just hear it, then sometimes I do, but not usually when my girls are up, because I don't like to be distracted by that when they're up, because I want to make sure that I'm paying attention to them. Even if I'm cleaning, I want to be able to be, you know, there and kind of present with what they need. Question number 6, do you get dressed most days or stay in your PJs? Well, we almost always go out every single day, even if we don't have to be anywhere. We tend to go out for lunch because we do homeschool. By the time we're done with school, we like to have a little break, get out of the house, see other people, you know, get some fresh air. So we tend to go out for lunch every day, pretty much every single day. So I get ready for that. But if we're not going anywhere that day, then I do not put my makeup on. I don't really do my hair. I will usually change out of my pajamas into some other form of lounge wear. Like if it's wintertime, I have like long knit pants. You guys have probably seen in my cleaning videos. If it's summertime, I'm usually wearing just like athletic shorts and a t-shirt around the house. But pretty much every day I do get ready, because we do go out at least for lunch. So that kind of helps me to get ready earlier in the day. The next question is, how often do you do your hair and makeup? Well, like I said, since we go out pretty much every day, I'm almost always doing my makeup and hair every day. I don't wash my hair every day, but I definitely do not go out of the house without some kind of makeup on and my hair somewhat done. I mean, I usually have it in a ponytail or it's down like it is now. But yeah, like I said, if we're staying home, I do not do my makeup and my hair. Number 8, what is your trouble zone or area in your home that needs the most help? Well, I didn't know if they meant organizationally or cleaning wise. If it's organizationally, it's my closet. My closet tends to be the place where everything goes that is in transition, like it needs to find a home. Like right now, I have about 6 or 7 huge space bags full of old baby clothes of the girls that I want to keep. And they're eventually going to go into a tote in the garage, but I can't put them in the garage until I have a yard sale, because right now where the tote is supposed to go is full of a tote that's got stuff I need to sell. So all those bags are in my closet because I don't want to put them anywhere else that's already nice and organized. So it tends to be kind of a dumping ground, overflow area, and I've already organized it once and put it on YouTube, and it's actually my most popular video, I think, still to date. But I need to do it again, but I can't do it until I have a yard sale. So organizationally, I would say it's my closet. Cleaning wise, I would say it's the bathrooms, most particularly my bathroom. I'm pretty good about keeping the downstairs bathroom clean. I clean it every week. The girls usually clean their bathroom on their own, so it's usually nice and clean, but my bathroom is really hard for me to make the time to get in there and scrub the tub and do all that stuff. I mean, it's not terrible, but I like to try to clean it once a week, and I don't always get to it because I'm busy with everything else. So I tend to have trouble keeping up with our bathroom. Question number 9, how often do you feel yourself getting distracted? All day, every day. I am what I like to call a hummingbird cleaner. I tend to clean something and I'll go into another room to put something up, and I'm like, oh, I gotta put this up, and that reminds me of something else. It goes somewhere else, so I'll go do that. And then I'll forget, no, I'm going down here. So I'll go down to the kitchen and I go back to doing that. So I'm very all over the place. So that is a little bit challenging sometimes to get things done in a timely manner, because I do tend to get distracted. So pretty much all day, every day is how I'm distracted. Number 10, do you enjoy staying home or do you miss going to a job every day? I do not miss going to a job every day. And actually, I didn't even want to go to college at the time. I had graduated high school, and all I ever wanted to be was a stay-at-home mom. And so I didn't know what I wanted to be. My mom was like, well, at least go for 2 years and get your associate's degree. And if you don't want to go back after that, then you don't have to. So I did go. I at least have my associate's degree. But I never have used it because I got married not long after college, and then we had our first child not long after that. So I never have had a career-minded, I've never have been terribly career-minded. but I am very entrepreneurial minded. So that's kind of why that's kind of what my channel has turned into, because I do like to have projects to work on. I just don't want to go outside of the home to do them. And so YouTube is perfect for me because it challenges me. I've learned so much with it. I've grown so much with it. And it's a way that I can share with other people without having to go out and have, a 9-to-5 job, which I never really wanted. So I definitely do not miss going to work every day, even though I do work very hard here in the home, but I do not miss working out in the workforce, and I do not want to ever go back to that. Question number 11, what is your never-ending chore? Laundry and bathrooms. Isn't that pretty much everybody's never-ending chore? And the dishwasher. It seems like I unload that thing twice a day lately. I don't know what's going on. So I don't know if it's we've been cooking more or I've been cooking things that have more dishes. I'm not really sure what's going on, but I have literally unloaded the dishwasher twice a day for the last few days. So I don't know what's happening, but laundry, dishwasher, and bathrooms are just pretty much a constant thing. And dog hair, because we have a golden retriever, so there's always dog hair to clean up too. Question number 12, what is your favorite way to relax or have me time? Well, as far as my me time goes, I would say exercise. I exercise pretty much 5 or 6 days a week. And so that to me is time that I literally have to carve in my day. And I mean carve, like you've got to give up something in order to have that time in the middle of the day if you're a stay-at-home mom. So I do fight for that time, and it's not always easy, but I get it done. So that to me is me time. It's time that I am spending on myself to improve my health, my mental state. It helps so much with my anxiety. It helps so much with my mood, and just, time to do that for myself. Just take that time out of the day to make it for me. As far as relaxing goes, I don't do a whole lot that's relaxing. Saturday night, my husband and I will usually watch a movie, and then, in the morning or at nighttime, sometimes when I'm in my office, I'll watch a YouTube video while I'm doing something else, but I'm hardly ever just sitting around doing nothing. But one thing I do really like to do is plan. I really love to plan. That's one reason why I love my YouTube channel so much, because I really love sitting down and making lists. For YouTube, I love making lists of things I need to get done around the house because it really makes me feel like productive and motivated. So that, even though it's about work, really does relax me, and I really enjoy that as well. So question number 13, how often does your husband help out? I asked him last night. I was like, how do I answer that question? He's like, I don't know, tell the truth. My husband works very hard when he's at work, and he is the main financial provider for the family. He has been for the last, 13 years, 14. Well, we've been married almost 15 years, so he's been the main breadwinner, if you want to call it that, for that many years. Now, he does work very hard when he's at work. When he's at home, he doesn't do a whole lot. But here in the last year or so, now that my channel has picked up and taken a lot more of my time, and just in general trying to take care of the house and do homeschooling stuff, about a year ago I asked him on his day off during the week, he gets one weekend day off and one weekday day off, I asked him if he would do school that day of the week, the weekday, for me to be able to film or to clean or whatever it is I need to do, just to give me a few hours during the week that I can do some stuff that needs to get done. And so he has been doing that. So I usually will sit down the night before and plan whatever lessons I want him to do with the girls the next day. And he gets up and does school with them that one day a week. And that helps me a lot. So that is a big help. As far as cleaning goes, he really doesn't do a whole lot. He takes out the trash, and he'll do the occasional thing that I ask him to do. And he'll help around with bigger projects like painting and things like that. But other than that, pretty much everything else is done by me. And the girls help out quite a bit too. Question number 14, with kids, how do you find time to do chores? I pretty much do them all day, every day, little things here and there. I'm consistently picking up, starting laundry, switching the laundry, making dinner, cleaning up after dinner. Those type of things you constantly have to do just kind of as part of your daily upkeep. When it comes to deeper cleaning, I use that time when my husband's helping with the girls' school during the week. If I'm not filming that day, I will be cleaning. And then also on Saturday morning, I like the house to be clean so that Saturday night, my husband and I can sit down and relax and watch a movie, and our home is ready for the weekend. So his day off during the week usually gives me some time to clean, and then also Saturday morning. I did a weekend cleaning routine video about a month ago with Jessica from Keep Calm and Clean. If you want to see my typical Saturday morning cleaning routine, I'll link that right here for you guys in case you want to watch that. Question number 15, how do you balance being a homemaker and creating YouTube content? Well, it is a challenge. There are lots of balls in the air at any given moment. But I think being organized really does help with that. I have a separate planner for YouTube that's separate from my daily, like regular stuff, that I just keep my YouTube videos in, planning those. And then I will look at what I have to film, and I keep a checklist of everything that needs to be done for even just one video. So notes I need to make, filming it, editing it, making the thumbnail, uploading it, doing the tags, making the description, putting in the links, all those things that goes into one video. I have a checklist for every single video that I make, and I just go down and I see what needs to be done, which video I'm working on next, what shots I need to get, and I will add those into my daily to-do list of things that I do in my everyday life. So that is the easiest way for me to do it, but it is constantly a challenge, but I do enjoy challenge, but it is a challenge to get it done, and hopefully you guys appreciate that when a video goes up that is mine or any other YouTuber, the amount of time and effort it took behind that video for them to make it, just to be able to share it with you guys. We do it because we love it, but it is a lot of work. So hopefully when we watch YouTube videos, we can make sure that we're supportive of everybody here in the YouTube world, because it is a lot of work to put up even one video. And especially if you're a stay-at-home mom, you know, you've got all this other stuff going on. So hopefully we can all be appreciative of all of the YouTubers out there that do so much for us. Next question is, what is your favorite room in the home and why? I want to say my bedroom, because I guess that's what I should say, and I do really love my bedroom, but I don't spend as much time in here as I do my office. My office is where I do everything. It's where we homeschool the girls. It's where I plan out their school lessons. It's where I pick curriculum. It's where I pay the bills. It's where I watch most of my YouTube videos. Like, I live pretty much in my office, and I really do love it. And even though it's a place that I am working most of the time when I'm in there, I enjoy it. I love the color of my office. It's my favorite color of any room in the entire house. I love that the Disney accents that I have in there. I've got my Lumiere figurine and some Disney pictures. So I really love my office, as weird as that sounds. Question 17, what is your least favorite room in the house and why? Our bathroom is my least favorite room in the house. It's not that it's ugly. It's just there's no storage in there. It needs to be repainted. There's only literally one drawer in the entire bathroom. There's only one cabinet, and it's a very small cabinet. So there's just no storage. I just don't like it. I think it's ugly. I hate the mirror. I hate the countertop. I don't like the faucet. Like, there's nothing really about that bathroom that I like, other than the fact that we do have, you know, an ensuite bathroom, which I am excited to have. When we first moved into this house, I was like, it's so amazing having our own bathroom, and it really is. I am appreciative that we do have our own bathroom that's attached to our bedroom, but I don't like the way it looks. I don't like the storage that's in there, and so I just don't like it. Question 18, do you feel that your home reflects your personal style? Why and why? Why or why not? Yeah, I do. I mean, I think my home is pretty simple, which is pretty much how I am. I tend to wear kind of simple clothes. I'm not terribly flashy. I have sequins on today. I guess that's kind of flashy for me, but I'm very basic. I'm more of a jeans kind of everyday person, you know, shirt, jeans, sweater type person. And my home is kind of the same. We've got a lot of neutrals, neutral carpet, neutral couch. I really try to make my home more personal with splashes of color. So like in our living room, you've probably seen, even though the walls and the couch and the carpet are neutral, we have eggplant curtains. In the office, even though the floor is neutral and I've got mostly white cabinets, I've got all white cabinets, it's a really pretty teal color wall, but I've got neutral curtains. So I try to keep everything basic, because that way I don't get tired of it as quickly, and it's just really how I like things. I think it's easier to make things not look dated when you've got more neutral things that are not like overly themed. Because you know how when you walk into somebody's house and you can tell that they like love something from the 90s or something that was really trendy, but then maybe that trend has gone away and their house is still like that. I don't want my house to be like that. That's one reason why I don't put very many family pictures up either, because I don't like having dated pictures of me or my husband or the kids from like 10 years ago. You know, I don't like seeing that. It's not that I don't love my kids. Of course I love my kids, but I just don't like looking at old pictures. So a lot of times I don't even put family pictures up in the house, just because I just don't like things that look dated. So that's kind of weird, but that's my answer. Question number 19, I had to get other people to help me with this one. What does your home smell like? Well, that's kind of a question that you don't really know, because if you live in your house, you probably don't smell it if you have a smell in your house. So like, unless I've forgotten chicken in the trash or something, I mean, I don't know what it smells like, and I hope it smells good. So I had to ask my mom and my dad. I was like, do you ever smell anything in my house? What does it smell like? And they really said it doesn't smell like anything. My mom said that every once in a while, if it, if I got my candles burning, it will smell like a candle. But she said otherwise, it really doesn't smell like anything. So I don't know. But I guess I just wanted to smell clean. And I guess not smelling like anything is a good thing, because I don't want people to come into my house and be like knocked over with the smell of like laundry detergent or candles or anything. I want it to just be kind of a neutral, comfortable, non-obtrusive place to be in. So I guess it's good that my house supposedly doesn't smell like anything, but I don't really know. And the last question in the homemaking tag is, what is your strong point and your weak point when it comes to homemaking? Well, my strong point is considering how much I have going on with being a stay-at-home mom, being a YouTuber, being a homeschooling mom, considering that I do all that and I pay all the bills for the family and I make all the phone calls and I do all the cleaning and the laundry and the grocery shopping and the cooking, considering I do all of that stuff, I think that my house is run very well and is pretty much consistently clean in light of all that I have going on. I mean, it's not perfect all the time, and there are times it gets messy, and you guys have seen that. But I think considering how much I have going on, I think I'm able to keep it pretty clean most of the time, and that's really my main goal, is to make it livable, comfortable, presentable, and somewhere we can try to relax. So that is, I think, my strong point. My weak point is, like I said, considering the fact that I am a hummingbird cleaner, I do get distracted sometimes when I'm kind of flittering all over the house, going from room to room, picking things up and cleaning things up, and then going back to where I started. That is a weak point for me. It's something I really have to focus on, and I'm working on it. It's a work in progress, but that is probably my weak point. So those are all of the questions in the homemaking tag. I really hope you guys enjoyed hearing my answers to the questions. Some of them are really hard. I had to sit around and think about like what my weak point was and what my strong point is and what my house smells like. Like, those are hard questions. So I will have all the questions typed out in the description box for you guys if you're interested in doing this video of your own, if you make YouTube videos or if you have a blog, or just if you want to answer some of them in the comments. I think it would be really fun to hear your guys' answer to some of these questions. So whether you make YouTube videos or not, I definitely would like to hear your answers. So feel free to make a video if you make videos, and if you don't, feel free to leave your answer to any or all of these questions in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.